Established in 2004 in loving memory of Mosby, a Malamute Husky mix whose owner, Carol Adams, along with the Friends of Mosby, were compelled not only to honor the beloved Mosby, but to help other dogs in need.
In June of 1997, Mosby was rescued from an uncertain fate in Dade County, Florida, and quickly settled into his new home in the Shenandoah Valley of Virginia. Mosby was known as the unofficial goodwill ambassador of Staunton, a gentle giant who captured the hearts of everyone by sharing his love with all he met. Mosby was a certified pet therapy dog and worked with Carol and local nursing homes to shower his love on the residents. His legacy of love ended tragically on August 8, 2003, when Mosby was shot and killed.
The Mosby Foundation's purpose is to raise money for giving rescued, sick, injured, neglected, or abused dogs a second chance in life, just as Mosby was given. Since December 2004, the Mosby Foundation has collected donations exclusively for the charitable purposes to assist in the care of critically sick, injured, abused, and neglected dogs through financial support and public education.
Financial assistance is available for non-routine veterinary care to homeless, rescued, and companion dogs whose owners meet eligibility criteria. Since its inception, as of 2004, the Mosby Foundation has donated over $500,000 to the medical treatment of thousands of dogs in all lower 48 states. The foundation also has a spay-neuter financial assistance program to enable pet owners to do their part to end pet overpopulation and prevent the needless killing of healthy dogs in overcrowded shelters. The program is funded by grants earmarked specifically for the program and by individual donors who request their donations be used for spay-neuter services. Pet owners requesting financial help in getting their dogs spay-neutered are referred to low-cost spay-neuter clinics. The foundation works with 13 spay-neuter clinics in Virginia and West Virginia, and on occasion works with other states as well.
In order to help as many pets as possible, the Mosby Foundation asked the pet owners to pay a portion of the surgery fee. However, assistance is offered even if the owners are unable to contribute.
As of September 13, 2013, the Mosby Foundation has funded the sterilization of over 1,300 dogs.
As was mentioned, the primary purpose of the Mosby Foundation is to help families whose dogs have critical conditions that they cannot afford to treat, and to help with medical care of abused, abandoned, or neglected dogs. When families contact us, they're usually desperate in their effort to give their dogs the treatment they need. These are people who truly love their dogs and very much want to save the dog's life. For example, we've helped with the treatment of a dog that had been bitten by a rattlesnake. We were also contacted by a family whose dog had been shot by an arrow that went all the way through his body. This dog had to be treated at Virginia Tech's veterinary school and hospital, and fortunately no major organs were pierced and he was successfully operated on. Some dogs that we have helped with treatment were intentionally shot with guns, just like Mosby was, or have been caught in steel leg traps. A friendly stray hound that several neighbors had been feeding was savagely beaten with a baseball bat by some teenagers. He was beaten so severely that his jaw was broken and he couldn't close his mouth or eat or drink, as well as having sustained many internal injuries. The kind vet treated this dog for the cost of supplies only, and the Mosby Foundation was happy to be able to contribute significantly to those costs. That dog survived, healed, and was ultimately adopted by a loving family. We've also contributed to the cost of treatment for cancer and other serious health issues, and have helped with treatment for quite a few service dogs. Many times we get contacted by a rescue group or a shelter, or by people who have adopted a stray dog that is tested heartworm positive, a parasite that will ultimately kill the dog if untreated. These are just a few examples of the thousands of dogs we've helped over the years. Occasionally, when all hope is gone, we've covered the cost of euthanasia. Our goal, however, is to prevent economic euthanasia so that dogs are not euthanized simply because their families cannot afford to treat them. We do have eligibility requirements, of course, and applicants have to go through an application process to receive assistance. One of our requirements is that all dogs we help be spayed or neutered to prevent adding to the overpopulation of dogs. Our spay-neuter assistance program is available for medical applicants as well.
In conjunction with the Verona Community Food Pantry, the Mosby Foundation also operates a pet food pantry that helps families in need provide food for their pets. The Pet Food Pantry accepts dry and canned dog food. Donation bins are located throughout the community in many area businesses, grocery stores, vet offices, and retail establishments. The Mosby Foundation is always in need of more businesses to act as donation bin sites and volunteers to help with food pickup and delivery.
Volunteers at the Mosby Foundation can help us in a number of ways. We have folks who distribute flyers throughout the community for either events that we have or to promote our spay-neuter assistance program or our pet food pantry. Folks can help us by picking up donations and taking them to the pet food pantry. They can help by rounding up silent auction items and getting sponsors for events. There are a number of ways folks can help. So if anybody who has 1 minute or 10 hours or 100 hours, just give us a call and we'll put you to work.
We are a 501c3 charitable organization, and all donations to the foundation are tax deductible. The Mosby Foundation has only one part-time employee, with all other services being performed by dedicated volunteers. This allows almost all of our donations, about 85%, to go for program services, with only 15% allocated to administrative cost.
The Mosby Foundation Pet Food Pantry was created in a partnership with the Verona Food Pantry with the purpose of providing pet food to families living below the poverty line. Our goal was to help these families keep their pets in their home while reducing some of their financial stress. In 2010, the Mosby Foundation Pet Food Pantry partnered with the Staunton City Schools System on a semester-long food drive in each of the city schools. That food drive was a successful community effort, culminating in the collection of more than 10,000 pounds of food for both pets and their owners. In 2011, the Mosby Foundation Pet Food Pantry became an affiliate of the Rescue Bank organization. The Rescue Bank organization works with pet food manufacturers to collect large quantities of pet food for distribution around the country to smaller nonprofit organizations. The Mosby Foundation pays the shipping costs for a tractor trailer to bring the food to our pantry. We distribute a portion of the food to local rescue groups for a small fee, which helps to offset the shipping costs. Those organizations have been vetted for nonprofit status and need for assistance. These rescue groups receive 1,000 pounds of food for a nominal fee of $50, which in turn helps us pay the shipping costs. The extremely discounted price allows these rescues to spend more of their resources on animal health care and rescue efforts. The Mosby Foundation is one of 28 Rescue Bank affiliates nationwide. Since becoming an affiliate in 2011, the Mosby Foundation has received and distributed more than 350,000 pounds of pet food. The Mosby Foundation Pet Food Pantry directly helps families living below the poverty line provide food assistance for their pets, as well as provides small rescue groups an affordable source of pet food. Being a board member of the Mosby Foundation for the last couple of years has been a very rewarding experience. I have enjoyed working with all the volunteers associated with the foundation, and I encourage anyone that has an interest in volunteering with the organization for a love of pets, a love of family. I highly encourage that they do so.
Volunteers are needed for many jobs required to run the organization. Local groups that have provided volunteer efforts include James Madison University, Mary Baldwin College, Bridgewater College, Blue Ridge Community College and their Vet Tech program, Massanutten Votech, Augusta County Schools, Girl Scout Troops, and the Woodrow Wilson Rehabilitation Center.
The Mosby Foundation sends out a quarterly newsletter which highlights many of their success stories. The Mosby Foundation hopes that you will be willing to use your talents and experience to help the dogs in need. Your assistance can be as simple as a little of your personal time or a financial donation.
If you would like to support the Mosby Foundation, please contact our office or one of our many volunteers.
Hi, I'm Carol Adams, better known as Mosby's mom. Mosby's death was a tragic loss for my family, but his legacy lives on. We are most appreciative of our community's support, both financial and through volunteer efforts. With the help of many volunteers and generous donors, the Mosby Foundation has been able to save the lives of thousands of dogs. For us, it's all about the dogs.